And that brings me to my next point. It's about harmonizing the experience. So when I think about customer experience, it comes down to an equation for me. The top of that equation is everything that I, or my brand, the company I work for, everything we do for the customer, and then subtract from that everything their business processes do to the customer. You think about this. The value is this wonderful home, this wonderful experience. The process is, oh, well, you have to do this, and this, and this, and this, and then fill out that form, then fill out this form, then go to this, fill out this other form, send us this information. It's cumbersome. Whenever things are more difficult because of our process, or because of the way we do business, that erodes the customer experience. All of that equals how the experience makes us feel. And this is the part of the presentation where we get to talk about our feelings. Now, I'm not going to get someone to come lay on the couch up here and talk about their feelings in that way. But we're going to talk about the emotions that we want our customers, our prospects, to feel. I've never found a home builder who doesn't love to talk about their homes. Our homes are the most beautiful. Our homes are the most luxurious. We have all the little details. You should see our crown molding. It is just delightful. I mean, they'll tell you every little detail about how great it is, right? Because they know what emotions they want the product to convey. So let's pause here and think about the emotions we want our products to convey. That's what your products are about. What does this home do for my life? How does it change the way I feel? So we're doing a quick poll. Now that Meredith has fallen on the sword and helped us figure out the technology. Thank you, Meredith. You can text to that same number. What emotion do you want to convey? Ease of living, luxury, simplicity, convenience, style, efficiency. For your products, what do you want to convey? Give me just a minute to put that in. Well, let's see what we have. Ease of living, luxury, style. Oh, ease of living, luxury, simplicity. Ooh, here we go. Wow, ease of living is definitely winning out. The luxury and style are coming up there. I'm no expert in math, but I think it's going to be really hard for ease of living to not win in this poll. So my question for you is simply this. If you want someone to buy your product because it makes their life easier, what do you want to do to your sales process? Make their life easier. You want them to feel the emotion in the process that they're going to feel once they have the product. It's that simple. So the key is to maintain, establish and maintain that emotion throughout the entire experience. Throughout that entire sales process. So let's talk about sales centers for a moment. What do you think this one conveys to me when I walk inside? There's a hint. Choice. It makes me feel like if I'm not the type of person who doesn't like choices, and there are at least a dozen here, I might not know what to do next. Let's talk about the sales center. What does this emphasize? Location, location, location. They love their location so much, they put a map on the floor. But that location might make my life easier. It might make my commute better. Or how about this particular sales center? We're all about the lifestyle. I want to cook in that kitchen. I want to wake up every day, get my coffee in that kitchen. So all of these elements create a certain emotion. The experience we provide when someone walks through our door, that creates an emotion. We want it to be aligned with what they want it to be. And here's where an important point comes up. What if this prospect wants something that I don't have? Maybe I should convince them that what they really want is something I have. And I'm here to give you a very controversial piece of advice. If you believe in your heart that your product is not the right product for that customer, what's the best thing you can do?
Tell them so.
Tell them so. I love that. Let them walk away. Here's why. Because whenever someone makes a purchase, and Stan and I will talk about this more later, they want to tell people about it. And if they walk away feeling, gosh, this may not be the right purchase, this may not be the right home for me, they may have just pressured me into that. And not in a good way, like here at the spot. They might have just pressured me into that. What are they going to tell their friends? They're certainly not going to tell them to come visit you. They're certainly not going to tell them that you're the nicest salesperson they've ever met. That's not happening. That word of mouth is the most valuable thing to us. Because all of the investment we've made in building that relationship with the first customer pays off when that customer introduces us to 3 or 4 more potential customers. Those leads are less expensive than the first one. That's where this hits the bottom line. So, if we think about the entire experience we have, and we'll do some sharing here, we'll keep moving because I know you want to take a break. If you think about the entire experience, what touch points allow us to reinforce that ease of living? It might be a touch point before they come visit the sales center, giving them all the right information. It might be when they walk through the door of that sales center, having a great first impression. As we go over into the model, we want to make sure that the transition out of sales mode into exploration mode is very seamless. And when they leave, we want to make sure that they feel happy, they feel excited. We don't want them to feel pressure. So every touch point of the process, that's every time we interact with the customer, we should reinforce the emotions we want them to feel.